because the deeper you get, and I'm warning you, this is not for, the stuff I'm into right now is not for everybody. It's playing hell with my whole belief system, my value systems, everything is in constant state of flux, because there's a part of me that just wants to pull a plug on all this and go meditate on a fucking mountain somewhere for the rest of eternity, right? And so, but that's not why I came. We didn't come here to shop, right? And so as much as we want things to be comfortable and joyful and happy, and that's our natural state, by the way, but the idea is to be able to maintain and embody that even when the world around us is burning to the ground. And it's not
it seems that way.
and it's
Turn on the TV.
and it's not that we're delusional. It's actually it's the opposite. We understand that the external world, the forms and the things that we're attached to, those are the illusions. And that's a process we all have to go through. And sometimes the spirit world and its enthusiasm to divest us of those illusions will throw us headfirst into the shit just so we can get a wake-up call, right? And that can happen. And again, nothing you can this is, you're awake in the dream. All of you are basically at Disney World for the spirit right now, right? And some of you are on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Some of you are on Magic Mountain. Some of you are in the fucking Pirates of the Caribbean, metaphorically or spiritually speaking, right? And you're going to have different experiences. They're all just there for you to learn and play and grow. Once you become awake in the dream and you start peeling back these layers and you start to perceive a greater reality, it can be very challenging because you're in two worlds, and you have to maintain a presence in both. And that's why the grounding and the rooting is so important, because you have to be a spirit embodying a physical, but this isn't your home, right? And so if for us to really be Neo in the Matrix, we have to be fully embodied.
You mentioned the last AMA. I've done that exercise a few times with the advanced grounding. I'm going to try it again. So you mentioned that it would help. I've got Renee, I believe, and I'm going to try that again.
Yeah. So use the dissolving process I gave you. So imagine big bang, big crunch. You understand physics, right? So you bring that energy in, you expand out into it, you dissolve into it, and you bring it in and you imagine what you want, and then you let it go. And you bring it in and you let it go, and you bring it in and you let it go. And when you're ready to end the meditation, you gather up all the energy, you bring it down into your lower Dantien, you seal it and you store it, and you ground.
So what does that do again? These expansion exercises?
It radiates your intention out into the universe.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Makes sense. My other couple questions are related to comments. The next question I had was about obstacles of my business. Just generally speaking, like for instance, I don't know if you know what I do for a living. I'm a lawyer by trade, but I'm involved with the industry. I have a wholesale trade, and I buy products that are strategic products I can resell. So I have a brother that does the same thing. And it seems like sometimes I can't explain why I run into obstacles to get these products. But in contrast to my brother, it seems like it just like some of these things land in his lap. And I mean, I'm not sure if it's like my ego, like just looking at someone else.
It's just accomplished. He's just got a higher connection to positive probabilities that can be cultivated.
How do I do that, or how do I eliminate the obstacles that
you don't eliminate obstacles? You just build up your luck.
Yeah, how do I do that?
I gave you those meditations at the last vibrational influence training.
I mean, I've done a number of them. I'm trying to think which one it is.
Remember the Divine Elixir, the waterfall?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I know. I just didn't know it by name. Yeah.
Do that every day.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.